Hi guys, Rachel Adams-Lee here, and today we are going to be talking about for sale by owners, otherwise known as a FSBO. So a lot of times people have fear and a little bit of anxiety around a for sale by owner because they don't know how to address them, and undoubtedly they got a lot of phone calls from realtors. And so instead of being fearful and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just another realtor calling them, they're going to want to hang up on me, they're going to be frustrated, I don't even put that energy out there. I think, you know what? These people are wanting to sell their house. How exciting, because what do I happen to do? I specialize in selling houses. So when I call a for sale by owner, it really is about asking the right questions, getting to know them, and getting that appointment. You want to be able to get through that door, right? So for a sale by owner, I call them, ring, 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 they answer, and I say, hey there, this is Rachel Adams-Lee with Keller Williams Realty. Whoop, don't hang up. I know, another realtor. You know, I have to say to you, I've noticed that your house is on the market and you're selling it yourself. And I just want to know how it's going for you. And then I'm silent. And they tell me that they put it on the market a month ago, and so they're not interested in working with a realtor. And I say, oh, I totally get it. I get not wanting to work the realtor. Like, if you don't want to have to pay commissions, like, why pay a commission? But let me ask you, how's it going so far? How many open houses have you held? How many showings have you done? How many offers have you received? How many websites is your home on right now? Did you get professional photos of your home taken, or did you do them yourself? Okay. And you're just listening, right? And as you're listening to these answers, you're thinking, okay, well, when I sell a house, we put you on 372 online sources. We do professional photos of your home. We're going to do an open house for you. We're going to door knock your neighborhood. We're going to circle prospect your neighborhood and see who wants to move into the area, who likes it so much, right? So I'm listening, and what I'm looking for is the pain points. Yeah, well, you know, we've had a bunch of showings come through, but we haven't quite gotten an offer yet, but I'm not ready to go with an agent because I don't want to have to pay commission. And whatever they're telling you, you're listening and you're empathizing with them. You're like, I get it. Absolutely. And yet I'm wondering, you know, how long do you feel like you'd be on the market before, you know, you might want to just think about other options? And I'm like, well, I don't want to work with an agent. I totally get that. You know, one of the things that I want to bring up to you is a program that I run. And I actually specialize in bringing a buyer to you because obviously I work with sellers, but I also work with buyers. And so my program that I run is actually for sale by owners. And what we do is you and I work together. We pick a day that works for you, and I host an open house for you at your property. Now, I haven't listed your property, right? Haven't listed it, but I'm going to help bring the buyer. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make custom flyers for your property. I'm going to door knock your neighborhood. I'm going to door knock 150 doors around you because my guess is there's a lot of neighbors who love where they live just like you do, but they might not know your house is on the market. And then I'm going to circle prospect. And if you don't know what that means, it means that I'm actually pull tax records of your neighbors as well and give them a call. So in case they're not home when I knock on the door, I'm going to give them a call. And so I'm going to start at your house and I'll do a little circle radius around your property. And I'm going to hold your house open for you because you know what? It's probably kind of getting old being home on the weekends, having to make sure you're there for showings. So I want you to use me. I want you to leverage me and my team. And, you know, on that note, just so you know who's holding your house open, our team's in the top 1% in the county. Last year, we sold 137 houses. So we absolutely know the area, know your area, and know how to market your property. How does that sound? Perfect. Okay, well, what I'd love to do is I'd love to come over to your house, learn more about you, learn more about your property. And if I can ask, what does it look like after you sell? Where are you moving to? Oh, okay, you're moving to Florida. Oh, your grandson's over there. Awesome. How old is he? Totally get wanting to be closer to family. Okay, well, what I'd love to do is come meet you next Thursday at 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Which is better for you? 4 o'clock. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to come meet you at 4 o'clock next Thursday, Tuesday, whatever I just said. And I want to walk through your property. I want you to tell me what makes it so special and what makes it unique. And we'll go from there. Perfect. So I get to the house. The whole point of that is building rapport. For sale by owners, they're not just like, yeah, heck yeah, sell my house for me. I'm ready to pay you a commission. You kind of have to get through their barriers and earn their trust. And with Keller Williams, we have KWLS. So we know that they're going to be put on 372 online sources. We know that, with our team and the way we do business, we're going to door knock the neighborhood. We're going to circle prospect for the neighborhood. And when we get to know them and we're coming from contribution and we hold their house open, what happens next is you hold it open. If you find the buyer, awesome, you have a buyer. If they want to represent it themselves, they can, but most likely you'll be able to say, listen, I'll help you do both. If you're representing both sides, we do a discounted commission, right? It's what we do on our team anyway. And so you can do the one-day open house for them, right? And then what's going to happen is it goes well. You give positive and negative feedback, and when you're walking through that list, when you're walking through the house with the seller, you're actually doing like a mini listing presentation. You're asking questions just like you're doing the walkthrough. You're kind of letting them know, oh, that's funny. Our team does something similar to that, or oh, have you tried? How many websites are you on right now? Okay, yeah, our team puts our sellers on 372 online sources. So obviously, Zillow and Google and Trulia, but I don't know if you know, but Overstock has a real estate website. And we didn't know that, but obviously we do now. And we have a custom app for our sellers. So you drop little seeds as you're walking through the property, and all you're doing is you're like, value, 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 sell your house with me. Value, 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 sell your house with me. But they don't know that, right? So what's happening is you're building rapport with them. And then what happens undoubtedly, because this is how it goes, is they're going to call you again. And they're going to say, hey, do you want to hold another open house for me? And what you say is, you know what? Oh. So the way that the open house program works for our for sale by owners is we do one open house for you. We do one. I'd love to talk to you about selling your house. I know it's been another week or 2 weeks or 5 weeks, however long it's been, and you know this because you're keeping track of them and they're in your database, right? You have your tasks and you're communicating with them, right? And so this is honestly, it's about building rapport. It's connecting with them, and when they call you, that's your opportunity to get the listing appointment, because then they're calling you. But these people, it takes a while. For sale by owners can take a while. And so what I like to say is, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, however long, I work with you around your schedule. I know your goal is to sell your house, and that's my goal for you as well. If I can help bring the buyer, phenomenal. And yet, if you get to a point where you're over it and you want to have me help sell your house for you as well, that's what my team specializes in. We specialize in netting you top dollar for your house in this marketplace. Just some ideas for you guys. I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, let me know.